Okay, so in this lesson, we're going to practice just setting up our two-step equations when we have word problems. So we're not going to actually go through and solve them today. We're going to do that tomorrow. Today, we're going to start with just setting it up. So if we take a look at what it's asking us to do in this nice little box here, it's going to give us some steps to follow. So the first thing we have to do is define the variable. So what do we not know? Usually this is what the question is asking us to find. Then we're going to determine the constant, which is the number that remains the same, and we're going to find the rate. And when we find the rate, I'm going to highlight here, we're going to look for the words each, per, or something that's going to repeat. So there's more than one of those things. I'm also going to find the total, and then I'm going to just write the equation and solve. So let's go ahead and look at our first example. I'm going to read it first, then we'll go back and find our key ideas. So a new one-year membership at Replex costs $160. A registration fee of $28 is paid up front, and the rest is paid monthly. How much do the new members pay each month? Okay, so let's go back and just highlight some of the key words. It says it costs $160. Well, that $160 is T, my total. I also have that they pay a fee of $28. That fee is my constant. That's not going to change. I'm paying $28 no matter what. And then I also can find the word each here. It says each month. How much do they pay each month? And there's something else I need to know here in order to understand what the question is asking me. I have to know how many months are in a year. Well, there are 12 months in a year. If I know how to spell months, that'd be great. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is define the variable, which is based off of what the question's asking me. So let's say let x equal the amount of money each month. Then it says determine the constant. Well, the constant is that $28, that $28 fee. The rate is how many times they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay each month because they want, the total is based off of 1 year. So the rate is 12. And the total is that $160. So let's go ahead and create the equation. So I'm gonna have a number times my letter, then my constant equals my total. So 12 times x plus my constant, 28, equals my total, 160. And that's all I have to do. We're not going to solve it today. We're just setting them up. Let's try another one. So I'm going to have I'll read this. It says, Juan's cell phone company charges $35 per month for a phone service plus 50 cents for each text message. How many text messages does Juan send in a month if his bill was $52? Okay, so I'm going to let you try this one on your own. Go back, highlight, underline, circle the key words, and try to set it up on your own. So pause the video. When you're all set, check with what I have. Okay, so they charge this $35 a month plus 50 cents for each text message. And I'm going to circle that whole thing. And then his total bill was $52. So that's T, my total. I'm going to use a capital T. All right, so define the variable. Well, it says how many text messages in a month. So let's say let M equal messages per month. My constant is that $35 that they're going to pay each month. Okay, so notice here I'm not basing it off of how many months they're paying for because I'm just focusing on how much they're going to pay in the 1 month. So in 1 month, they only have to pay $30. $35. The rate for the text messages, so the rate should always be based off of what you have to know about your variable. The messages per month, well, it's 50 cents per month. And the total was $52. So I'm going to write my equation. My rate, 50 cents per month, plus $35, gave them a total of $52. Okay, go ahead and try the next one. It says Friendships Soccer Team purchased uniforms and equipment for a total cost of $912. The equipment costs $612, and the uniforms cost $25 each. How many uniforms did the school purchase? So go ahead and figure out all your different variables and your rate, your constant, all those things. Write your equation, and then go ahead and check when you're all set. All right, we have a total cost of $912. The equipment is $612, and it's $25 for each uniform. So let X equal number of uniforms, because that's what they asked. How many uniforms? Determine the constant. Well, that's that $612 for the equipment. And the rate, $25 each. My equation, 25 times X, plus my constant, 612, equals my total, 912. Right? That is all for this lesson. You're going to do the same thing on your homework. Good luck.